My name is William Wallace, and one of the things I love about America is our freedoms. And the two most important freedoms are the freedom of speech and the right to keep and bear arms. And the Constitution says the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. But whenever I hear a First Amendment attack on the Second Amendment, I always hear someone try to make the argument that the Second Amendment is out of date, that it was meant for hunting, and you don't need large magazines for that, or that it was written before we had a military, so it shouldn't apply to regular citizens today. Or the most common argument I hear is that when the Second Amendment was written, there weren't any automatic weapons, so it shouldn't apply to regular citizens. So I'd like to ask anyone who doesn't agree with the Second Amendment, what about the First Amendment? Think about this. The First Amendment was written before computers, the internet, email, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and of course before the modern day printer. So, if we use the logic that the gun grabbers use, especially those in the media, the First Amendment should be banned too, right? Is it also out of date? Then they say that guns kill people, so the Second Amendment is bad. No! Only guns in the hands of the wrong person can kill people. And why do I say it like that? Because guns have liberated countries from evil. They have protected families, put food on the table, helped good citizens save innocent people in times of imminent danger from criminals. They've helped our military protect our country and aided our police officers while keeping our neighborhoods safe for our families. And if guns make you feel uncomfortable, statistics prove that there's a lot more to be scared of than guns. For instance, cars, alcohol, hammers, tobacco, medical malpractice, obesity, and yes, even government have all independently killed more people than guns. Then someone says the First Amendment can't hurt anyone. Then why is there a surge of anti-bullying laws in this country? Why are some groups claiming that when you say something negative about their group, it should be called hate speech? Then why is there even hate speech if words can't hurt anyone? More and more we see people getting offended, laws and lawsuits over something somebody said. So if we have a First Amendment right, shouldn't we be able to say hateful things? Of course not. Just because we have a right doesn't mean it's the right thing to do. Just like the Second Amendment, the First Amendment should be exercised responsibly at all times and not taken away. But when someone abuses their right to free speech, do you hear anybody come out and say that there should be limits on the First Amendment? Or maybe it's time to limit those high-capacity hard drives, or people shouldn't be allowed to have high-speed internet because words traveling, especially hateful words, traveling at high rates of speed might be a danger to somebody or to society. And you certainly don't hear anyone calling for more regulations on how many social media accounts you can have, or if you need a license or a background check or even a mental evaluation to be on social media. Maybe some people do, but that's beside the point. But our rights should never be rationalized away because guns already have more restrictions than our First Amendment, and the right to protect ourselves is a God-given right. We might not agree with each other's freedoms and liberties, but we have to stand for each other's rights to have them, because if we don't, we will lose them all. You can find me on Facebook and YouTube at William Wallace for America, and the last name is W-A-L-L-I-S, or you can hear me on Twitter, or see what I have to say on Twitter at Wallace for America. Or you can hear me on Tuesday nights on WGSO.com from 7 to 9 Central Time. Thank you. And may God continue to bless the USA despite those people who are trying to remove our freedoms.